Just like everything, just like the stuff that you see here inside the store, nobody calculates how much things cost. But just like in there, everything costs money, including peace. Everything costs. Well, as you can see, or you might not be able to see, depending on what you hear or how loud this joint is. And I'm in my house, so I apologize. Cooking breakfast, right? So, like, what I'm basically saying is, today, daily bread is about cost. Everything costs. Nowadays, stuff costs 3 times more than it did when you were younger. But there's some hidden things that cost money and people act like they're not aware of it. Oh, I'm cooking turkey, bacon, grits, eggs, maybe some pancakes or something, That's another thing. The gender role has switched to the point where, whoever can do it, do it. That's time, that's cost. You want a good relationship? It ain't about a woman, a man. It's about teamwork. But that's another subject for another day. What is some of those hidden things I speak about that cost? Well, the one in particular I would like to talk about today is peace. Just like when I filmed in the supermarket, I showed y'all things that cost. Now, you got the store name brand, you got, the expensive stuff, like my baby need everything to have a name to it. Me, I don't give a fuck, I don't care. But, just like those things that you can get the generic version of it, or you can get the real version of it. The fact of the matter is, we live in a society that lies. They say, hey, everybody should have peace. Everybody should have the freedom to feel safe. Everybody should. The fact of the matter is, that's a cold stone lie. One of the oldest lies and tricks they ever created. There is not peace everywhere. But you can see peace in the places that pay for peace. Out here where I'm at, it ain't New York, but it's pretty close. What do I mean? I mean that the average person out here is definitely paying something that ain't nobody in Philly paying. And that's not bragging, that's just telling the truth. Especially for what you might consider to be beneath you, as far as like you saying to yourself, oh, that costs too much money for that right there. There's nowhere where I'll pay that much money for. But you're not paying for the place that you live. You're paying for peace. And I know that might have went over some people's heads, but the reality of it is you're paying for peace. What do I have to back up my theory? I've been out here for months. I have yet, God willing, it doesn't happen. I'm not trying to speak it into existence, but I ain't hear nobody get shot out this joint yet. And I've been out here for years. Somebody might have got shot, somebody might have got killed, but it wasn't around here. And every day, I turn on the news, and I see my old neighborhood, and the only thing they seem to be televising, or the only thing they seem to be talking about, is the fact that somebody got killed. Not die. Not somebody had COVID. No, somebody got shot, and they are dead. Every single day. I can just go by now. Every single day this year, somebody has gotten killed or shot. You have to. I'm not saying you have to accept that reality. I'm just saying that that is a reality. And we so busy worrying about what people gonna say. Oh man, you hating on Philly? No, I'm not hating on Philly. I'm just telling you some facts. I'm from there. I'm telling you some facts. It ain't everywhere. That's my goal for this message today. It's not everywhere. So we have to stop asking why is it happening, and we need to start asking it why is it happening there and not everywhere else. See, and if you get that, what I just said, then you'll get my message ain't slandering anything. It's actually trying to make people aware of the distinction between peace. What I was saying closing is, I'm not saying that it's easy and everybody can afford to pick up and just go. And I'm not saying that that's the solution. I'm actually saying the opposite. Philadelphia is going through a character crisis. It's going through an identity crisis. It's not going through a crime crisis or a murder crisis. When I'm talking to people out here and they say, where you from? Or they ask me where I'm from, I say Philadelphia. The face that they make and the inquiries that they ask, like, is it really like that? The standard third? And some lesser people will take pride in that and brag about it or whatever. It appalls me. It makes me sick. I love my city, and for my city to be looked at in that light just expresses that, we have an identity crisis. How can you name yourself the city of brotherly love and people are dying unnecessarily every day? So, my conclusion is that until we figure out that having the most deaths in the United States of America is not cool, until we figure out that, maybe I shouldn't go on my page and make fun of people losing their lives. Maybe I shouldn't brag about it. Maybe I shouldn't, give fuel to the fire for some innocent person who's gullible, and they look at that and say, okay, well, I need to be part of that. So let me do something in my neighborhood so you can talk about my neighborhood. It sounds crazy, but it really happens. And I ain't no angel. I'm just somebody who starts conversations. I'm not even saying what I'm saying is correct or right. I'm just somebody who starts conversations. That's it. I never claimed to be 100% accurate. I never claimed to be 100% right. But I do claim that this is 100% my opinion. And everyone has one, and I know everyone has one, but this is mine. And I figured that I've used my intellect for negativity far too long. So the point in time in my life where I'm at, thinking about my sons being teenagers soon, like getting that phone call. I wish that on no parent. And I'm sure enough, God willing, trying to make sure none of my children have to experience that. Laying on the concrete for 6 straight hours because they need to do the crime scene, but you laying on the ground. So, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Peace costs. And you got to figure out whether you're going to pay out of your pocket or pay with your actions. Wherever your mind is at, there you shall be also. So, like always, is your boy Decopbo. This is Daily Bread. Like I said, you're beautiful, you're special, you deserve to be happy. If you find yourself in a miserable situation and you know where your misery is coming from, and you do not move said thing which makes you miserable, then you are no longer a victim, you're a participant. It's your boy Decopbo, Decopbo 1.